Hello guys, welcome to my space. So in this video we are making bohemian braids, short bohemian braids, and I'm using two different extensions. I'm using the normal expression attachment, then a different coily hair is what I'm using to do the attached coils. So right here is the extension I'm using. It's an expression product. Okay, it's very good and it's water friendly. So that is what I am using. Then this is the black of it. This is the back, but the other one I used was in wine color, so that's the black of it, and this is how it is. So when I cut off the weft, then I take it like this, okay, and I attach it. I can split, I can just take it depending on the size it is, okay. So I just take little and I attach it, okay. Now you can see the way I pass my the coily hair. I just place it, then I drag the longer part out, then I braid in the shorter one, and that is just what I'm just going to be doing all through this hair. That is how the way I attach it. You can see the ones I've done so far. You can see how beautiful it is. So at this point we already at the closure region, and I've started making my knotless. Now you can see the way I braid my knotless. So this closure that I used here, we ventilated the closure, and after ventilating it I put it in hot water so that it comes out silky. The hair has to be silky so that when I apply my edge control, it will sleep and be very good and soft. So it also helps to give me a very smooth and clean base. Now you can look, you can see the base of my knotless. Like if this is not close enough, you can zoom it, you zoom it and you see how clean the base and the picking is. Yes, that's because I have to put the hair in hot water, then I still apply my edge control. Now you can see how silky it is. Yes, it's very silky, and as I'm picking it, it helps the base to be very neat. Now you can see it by yourself. So that is what you do if you want your knotless base to be very clean. The edge control, the hot water you put it in, the edge control, it helps to put the entire hair together. You won't see much of extra hair flying around, so you'll just be able to work smoothly with it. So, and that is that. This is how I attach my coily strand of extension. I just put once. If you want, you can put 2 times, but I put just once because I just don't want it to be extra full. I just want it to be normal. And this is how far I have gone so far with the picking, okay. You can see how the base is after applying my edge control. You can see what I'm saying. Did you see how neat the base is? This is how the base of your knotless should be. Now another thing I want you guys to observe in this video is the way I cross my attachment. Like some people, when making their knotless, they pass their attachment just as if they are making a Ghana braid. No, that's wrong. You can see the way I pass my own. It doesn't show the crossing line. Now, like I said, if you're not seeing the base very well, zoom it, you will see that you will never see any trace of where I crossed to my attachment from. Do you understand? So when you are making your knotless, use this form. Do not cross your own as if you're making a Ghana weaving. Your attachment obviously will be showing, but when you make it that way, then everything comes out very clean from the base. Okay, so this is the stage where we are now. We are trimming it. Like if you truly want your work to be very neat, like clean and flawless, you must do this. Like you must take your time and take the hair one after the other. Take the braids one after the other and trim it one by one. Then after trimming, this is what I do. I take some portion, because this one I'm definitely going to coil the tips, and that is what I'm doing here, and this is how I do the coiling. So I'm actually using this pattern because it makes the work very easier for me. Okay, so I just take the coily hairs aside and then roll the tips of the straight braids. Yeah, just like I'm doing here. Okay, yeah, normally our students are the ones that help to do this part, but for the sake of this tutorial, for the sake of this video, yes, I have to do it, and this is what we do. Do you understand? Yeah, if you're alone, just take your time and do your thing. Do not be in a hurry. Take your time and do this. Take your braids one after the other. Use your scissors and trim. Use your scissors and trim. I repeat, not fire. I don't work with fire. I work with scissors, and it gives me very clean finishing. So if you truly want your work to be very clean, very flawless, this is what you have to do. This is how you do your finishing. Okay, you take it one after the other and trim. So this is basically what I'm going to do all through. Okay, I trim, I roll. Now you can see the way I'm separating the coils from the straight braids, so that I can be able to coil the tips of the straight braids without interference of the coily hairs. Besides, I wouldn't want the coily hairs to enter hot water. Okay, now you can see the way we packed the coily hairs up. Yeah, you really have to patiently watch this video to the end, because I'm still going to treat those coils to return back to the original ones I showed you guys. Now at this point, we have finished putting it in hot water, and I am loosening out the coils. Now can you see the tips of the straight braids? You can see the tips. Yes, I'm coming to loosen them up one after the other, and treat the coils, the attached coils. I'm going to be applying something so that it will return back, and the tangle look clean and stay single strands and beautiful. Yes, and that is that. Now you can see how well coiled the tips of the straight braids are. Yes, I'm going to separate all of them, take them off one after the other. Then I'm going to do some trimming as well. Yeah, I'm going to do some trimming. This is the most important aspect of what we have been doing. The finishing is everything. Like, you must take your time and do your finishing very well, because that is what brings out the beauty of everything we have been doing. Now I am separating the braids. Okay, yeah, I'm separating everything. Can you see the tips? Yeah, the tips is giving. Yeah, it's blending and coming out nice after the treating, and that is when you will see the real beauty of what we have been doing. Okay, so this is how to make your short bohemian braids. There is no big deal. All right, I've finished loosening it out, and here I'm just trimming off some the tips, the tangled tips, just unwanted tips, just trimming them off. And yeah, that is that. So I'm going to be using this Mega Growth leave-in conditioner and my styling mousse to treat the coils. Okay, so that is that. Now you can see it's as I take the coils little by little, and I'm applying the leave-in conditioner. Now you watch and see how those coils are dropping and coming out very beautiful. Like, that coily extension is very beautiful. It's very good for you. Your bohemian braids is very good. Okay, so now you can see how everything is bouncing. Can you see that? Look at the difference between the ones I have treated and the ones I'm yet to treat. Just like the difference is so clear. The difference is so clear. And that is that. So when you are doing all this, you have to like take your time and be patient. It takes a whole lot of patience for one to do this and achieve a very clean finishing. There's no point in rushing. When you do a very beautiful work, then it will attract a whole lot of more customers to you. And that is just my secret. Patiently doing my thing. Like patiently doing my thing. Now you can see how everything is now. Are you seeing how detangled everything is? So I just take my mousse. The mousse will help the coils to stay in place. Like it won't tangle again. It won't, get rough ever again. It's just going to remain like that as the owner would be using it. Like the owner is so going to enjoy this hair because whatsoever that is going to make it to tangle has been taken care of. And this is it. Oh, this is it. Now you can see the hair is giving, right? Yeah, it's giving. So I'm not pitying my products. Like you have to apply a very good portion. Then I put on my oil sheen, and that is the final look for this week. Almost not be small work, but it's worth it. The final look is worth it. So now we go ahead and take off this unwanted blackness under the closure. Yeah, we'll have to take it off. It's not necessary. We'll take it off, then we tint the under of the net so that it blends in very well with a person's skin tone. Okay, so that is that then, and this is what I'm going to be using to tint it. That is my foundation. Okay, yeah, and I tint in this form. After tinting it, like properly tinting it, I'm going to be putting a spray on it, a spray hood, so that it doesn't stain. And this is the spray hood I'm using, my butterfly shadow. Okay, and that is it. Oh, now look at it. What we have. Do you see how it has blended with my skin color now? Can you see that? Oops, the hair is a done deal. Can you feel am? Can you see it? The hair is giving. So guys, I will see you in our next video. Bye.